It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Birmingham taking on Bradenton. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
I'm stepping out in my flip-flops, tank top, shorts so fresh, make your lips drop. Booty hat when the sun hits the tip top. Beats red like I shop at the
First pitch moments away, and our pitcher tonight, Noah Schultz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now, and now it's going to be Tim Anderson. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Fastball for a strike. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Anderson at second with nobody out. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the DH, Ken Griffey Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw in, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. You just beat him to the spot.
Friedel snags it for the second out. So up next, Mason Wynn.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. And a foul ball.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the bottom of the first. Here is Yohan Moncada. And that one popped to short. Anderson makes the grab, one away. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Green, the tall righty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick, back in 2017.
That's a ball.
And that misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Corey Seager. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's through for a hit.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ted Williams in the box. Now, no balls and a strike. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit, right side. They get the force, and that is that. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a foul ball.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And Acuna retired. Now here is Tim Raines. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Seager to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning, and now Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Acuna over at second. Friedl on at first with nobody out. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, left field, down the line. Raines pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kyle Schwarber swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Sneaks through, base hit. Acuna headed for the plate. And he's out. Put down, and that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, on to the third inning. Now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. Schultz back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So the lineup flips over. There's Tim Anderson now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Gallo takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind.
Runner takes off. Strike in there.
You got it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. High fly ball out to center field. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. On his second hit, but he's in there. Safe as they take the lead. 2 runs come in. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run shot. It's 6-1. 1 out, base is empty. And here is Matt Olson. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Schwarber in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The 2-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Robert hustles it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. back to the top of the lineup. And now Yohan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on top.
The left-hander on now, Mark Davis. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Gallo stands in now and watches strike one. Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Base hit, one run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Here's Corey Seager. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. There's one.
That's an out.
Over to first. Safe.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. One run is in. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Boots it. In comes the run from third to add on. No throw. Save at first. And we'll see if it's an error. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, Win swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Up and in, 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one in the air center field. Robert makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ground ball, and he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one way inside.